lagunne male senani sankabu
The Oromoo Gadaa system is a system of generational classes that succeed each other every 8 years in assuming political, military, judicial, legislative and ritual responsibilities. Each one of the generational classes has its own internal leadership and its own assembly. But the leaders of these classes become the leaders of the nation as a whole when their class comes to power in the middle of the life course at a stage of life called Gadaa. In the Gadaa system of the Oromoo, responsibility you take increases as you get more mature. The Gadaa age grade starts from the Balle, the age from 0 to 8 years. The second one is Gamme Titiko or Junior Gamme. During this stage, a person is a young age. The responsibility he takes is also lighter and spends more of his time refreshing and learning. Starting from third Gadaa grade, Gamme Gurguddo or Senior Gamme, the age from 16 to 24, a person starts to practice leadership and politics. They start their Gadaa participation performing Nyachisa ceremony, which lasts for at least 2 months. Actually, Nyachisa ceremony is not their first meeting. There is Wolargi ceremony before Nyachisa ceremony. Wolargi is an introduction with 8th grade peers. Its literal meaning is to see each other or to be introduced to one another.
Yeroo jalqabaaf isa walitti dhufan jechuudha. Yeroo jalqabaaf isa walitti dhufan jechuun kun karaa biraatiin yeroo jalqabaaf sirna gadaatiif tokko jedhee warri kunin erga dhalatan sirna gadaatiif tokko jedhanii wal arganii adoo
This one is their first meeting. It is also their first participation in the Gadaa system administration. They would start their activity at least by blessing. They pray to Waga or God, saying, make a bagada from us, make alu from us, make tufa from us, and make men of knowledge from us. By the way, Wolargi has 3 stages. They are Wolargi Milo, Wolargi Guddo, and Wolargi Mata Wal Barbado. Wolargi Mata Wal Barbado is discussion of small groups. They meet and exchange information about members of their party or Luba. Wolargi Milo is meeting of influential children from the 8th grade. Then Wolargi Guddo or grand meeting would follow. All of them would meet during this ceremony. Even if father of their members stayed during this meeting, all members would go to his home and comfort him. They meet again after a year for Nyachisa ceremony. They start both Wolargi and Nyachisa ceremony at Gayo ceremonial ground because Borana believes that Waka or God blessed Gadaa there. He said,
Sirni Nyachisa sarra watamu jalqaba Wolargi jira. Wolargiin bardabre qaya abba Gadaa Gaayootti achi Wolarganii Wolargi jechuun nam gargara wal dhufe Wolargu nami dhaloota kana haluuphaan ta'e Boranni jiruun walitti dhufe Wolarga.
Nyachisa ceremony starts from Wolargi ceremony. We have performed Wolargi ceremony last year. We met at our Luba or party's last Abba Gada's home at Gayo ceremonial ground. All members of our party or Luba from all across Borana would meet there. It is called Wolargi Luba or introduction of party members. Then Nyachisa ceremony would start after a year. Nyachisa is an 8th grade rite. Its literal meaning is feasting. Actually, it is a feasting ceremony to mark transition from one Gadaa grade to another Gadaa grade in the Gadaa system. It is performed by Gamme Gurguddo or Senior Gamme.
Akkuma ikasa jechisa yorra kaane wal nyaachisu wal sooru mali afakkaatuti malee erga gurdoof keessa qaba. Nyaachisa jechuun garbraatiin eebballeef keessa qaba. Nyaachisa jechuun galbraatiin wal bariinsa barumsiif keessa qaba.
Though its name seems just only feasting, Nyachisa ceremony has many meaning and purpose. There is blessing in it. It is also introduction of peace. On the other hand, it is also education. They learn their people, the land or territory, and also introduce to one another. Nyachisa ceremony is performed by senior Game age grade. They are about to leave that age grade. Adula is going to be elected from them. Though the elders introduce them to one another 2 years before election of Adula. It is just about identifying the person who would become a Gadaa or their future leadership. So it is almost an election campaign. The elders facilitating the campaign through introducing them to one another, he said.
Sem Gadaa hesa nyachisi bakku guddaa qaba. Nyaachisa jechuun maqaan nyaachisaa malee nyaachuu qofaa miti. Sirna aadaa ittiin barsiisan, kaluu tokkotti wal barsiisan, ijoollee sirni Gadaa itti barsiisan.
Nyachisa has a special place in the Gadaa system. Even though its name is Nyachisa, it is not only about feasting. It is a system in which you teach a culture to children. Members of one political party or Luba introduce to one another on this ceremony. Oromoo teach the children the process that one person should go through in the Gadaa system, just from the ballet child, junior Game, senior Game, Raba, and so on. All the children who have been born during their father's Luba party's Raba 8th grade period would perform Nyachisa ceremony. They are called Ilman Korma. They should first meet at home of their party's last Gadaa and perform the ceremony traveling across all parts of Borana, he said. Both Nyachisa and the Wolargi ceremony is performed by children of one Gogesa or Luba or Gadaa party. They are called by the last Gadaa from their party. Therefore, the children who are performing Nyachisa ceremony are children of Liban Jaldesa. His former Gadaa of Borana was transferred power 9 years ago. Now, children who are members of his political party are joining Gadaa administration. They would take leadership of the nation after 60 years. Senior Game have to meet at their party's last Gadaa home to start ceremony. He is considered as father of all of them. Accordingly, they have met at Gayo ceremonial ground, the home of Liban Jaldesa. Former Gadaa, Liban Jaldesa, who is father of current senior Game children, should slaughter an ox for them. He blesses and advises them. He teaches them a culture and the law.
Yo ana laf jiratan likan sa wali diko kusa. Yo fon kutatan diko to kutada. Wali ngani bakas. Adam boruna aga adam gubal man kormakas.
You should think about your friends when you drink milk. You should fairly share foods. It is culture to share everything in a fair way. That is culture of Borana. That is culture of Ilman Korma. You are going to take Gadaa leadership. You should know this. Gadaa, where you and other leaders are going to come out of you. Luba, or party of Arero Gedo, is grandfathers for you. And Luba, or party of Ingile Alake, is great-grandfathers for you. You should learn such kind of relationship among Borana. That is what makes us great people. We have no haramu or sin. Purpose of Nyachisa ceremony is not only meeting, it is a part of Gadaa education. In the Gadaa system, you learn most things practically. You did it and learn in doing it.
Gayoti waltruuf kanayyuu qara angaftitti isaan walittiin wal dura duuban waraan keeyyatanii la cufin barsiisan. Eenyu namni qara dursee waraan keeyyatu. Namar abbaan isaa abbaa Gadaa kana dursee waraan keeyyata. Kaanti taan akkasumaanii
At Gayo ceremonial ground, the elders teach the children the rule of seniority. They learn how to play their spears in order of their seniority. For example, the son of a Gadaa should place his spear first, then the others would place it next to him to the left side. They should also respect the order of their clan seniority. This is education by itself. They learn their culture and respect for seniority. Then they start 2 months tour across Borana land. They fish together for 2 months, but its major objective is teaching culture and the country. When they travel across Borana for 2 months, they learn many things. When they spend a night at any place, they learn name of the neighborhood, the name of the family, name of the neighborhood leader, his clan, his Gogesao party, and other things. They learn such information of all parts of Borana during their travel. They learn how to interact with the public. They learn ethics, how they should respect every person and each other, he said.
San hankesatti tokkummaan baratti nami wali dhufkumuluuni maqaa wonni walii yaamudha. Maqaa walii galaa walii yaamanii jira maqaan tokkummaa.
In this ceremony, they would strengthen their unity. These all senior Game children who are performing Nyachisa ceremony have one common name to call each other. All of us put on the same clothes. We anoint our hair. You never wash your clothes and body until you finish the ceremony. You spend a night open air. You travel long distance on foot. You pass through many challenges. As you face challenges together, your love for each other would increase. So we call each other Jala, or comrade. We call each other with this name of love and respect. So you learn respecting each other on this ceremony. The other thing is, as we travel across all Borana lands, you learn your territory. You grow up in Gadaa system. We all passed through the Balle, Junior Game, and now we became Senior Game. At this stage, performing Nyachisa ceremony, we learn culture, the culture of Game, culture of Borana, geography of Borana, and share experience as well strengthen our unity and love, he said.
Abbaan Gadaa gosa barbaachisu waan gorsa qa'ee abbaa Gadaa gorsa. Gorsi sun fakkeenyaaf kan akka afaan namoon dubban afaan laallee jechuudha. Afaan namoon dubbattu walitti hin buutu harkaa waliin dhooftu. Nami lubbooraan nam diqqaan kabaju guddaan kabaja. Nam hunduu kabaju qabdaa dhagjisaa harka qabda.
We have been advised by Abba Gadaa. He advised us to never speak bad words, quarrel, and hate each other, as well as to respect all, whether child or adult. You should act culturally in your movement. You should give proper respect to fords when you cross. You should show respect to passerby. He advised us all do and don'ts during Nyachisa ceremony. For example, as children of Libanjal Desa, there is meat parts that you can eat and you can't eat, he said. On the occasion, Libanjal Desa proposed the future leaders of his party from the senior Game children. The proposal is called Bannata. Bannata is actually proposal. The proposed children should campaign during this Nyachisa ceremony and approved after a year. I propose your leaders. I propose what I expect from you in the future. I have been already proposed leaders from children of Libanjal Desa, and the Borana have accepted it. Our leaders for all the 6 positions, he said. Nyachisa ceremony continues for at least 2 months. So he sent off the children to travel across Borana land. All fathers of senior Game children should slaughter an ox for the children. They should eat from all family of the age peers. When they depart from Abba Gada's home, they should be divided in Hoka. Hoka is division of Nyachisa children. They are divided under the last Adulas from their Luba or party. Adula is the common name for Gadaa cabinets among Borana Oromos. There are 6 Adulas under Borana Gadaa administration, so the children should be divided into 6 Hokas. We have got Nyachisa children who are under Matari Hoka at Hafura neighborhood in Tre district of Borana zone. We will present you the Nyachisa ceremony. It is processed from beginning to the end.
Oromiyaa.